House of Dragons fans, it's me, Anna.
Mark.
Renee.
Zach.
And this is House of Dragons, episode 6. Dad, the name?
The name of this episode is called The Princess and the Queen.
The Princess and the Queen.
Oh, so...
Interesting.
Which queen is the question?
Probably.
Because it could be talking about Alicent, or it could be talking about the queen who never was, which is Rhaenys.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that was what we were referring
Who's
to.
now Rhaenyra's mother-in-law.
Right.
It's her mother-in-law? Wait,
Yeah,
the queen who never was?
Yeah.
Oh, it probably is
The
about her then.
marriage. Yeah.
Maybe.
I feel like it's about her. That's my vote.
Yeah.
They have to
Interesting.
commentate about,
The last episode?
like how it's going to correlate to this coming episode.
Yeah. My other notes are in my different notebook, so,
Well, we all want to know what was said to drive Kristen
Yeah.
mad at the
that's
end of the
really
last
weird.
episode.
Yeah.
Something had to have been said. We
I
just
am
don't know what
very
was said.
curious.
Uh-huh.
Took out his eyeball, so.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
it's getting good though.
Oh,
That
it
was
is,
the best episode
it
so
is.
far.
It was like almost
We're
like
like
the
getting-
Redding.
We're halfway.
Almost.
Only one death.
Yeah, only one.
I
Yeah.
said,
We really didn't care about him.
Yeah.
Not too
we
much.
You know, you got introduced to him to the same episode he died, so.
yeah, well,
That's
kind
the
of-
only thing I know is
It was
we have
kind
a,
of,
we have a
what is
time
it?
skip coming.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
well,
Because there's
obviously.
different actresses now for
Oh, yeah.
Rhaenyra
Oh,
and Alicent.
I think there's different actors for all of the kids.
Just about all.
Alicent.
Yeah.
The queen?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she's the same age as Rhaenyra.
Yeah, we
So
did.
I saw some thumbnails where I saw pictures of the newer
Yeah.
actresses
Oh,
and stuff,
that's
so I
so
know they
bizarre.
have a time skip coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I know, though. I don't know where and how long it is, but
Oh.
it was a shift in.
Like, yeah.
I wonder if the king actually is dead though, because he collapsed right at the end.
It might. I don't think he's dead.
I'm curious.
But we know he's not well. I don't think they'd
Yeah.
kill him off right there without.
Yeah,
Yeah, right
without
at the
saying
end.
anything
Yeah.
explicitly.
But if it was, it would.
Yeah.
I mean, they could be talking about Rhaenyra being the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. That would be interesting.
Would be.
because then Alicent would be Queen Regent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Huh.
But that would only happen once Viserys dies.
Yeah, he
Right.
probably
If he
isn't
dies.
dead this
If he
episode.
dies. Maybe in the next episode, episode 7.
Still trying to figure out who the shocking death of the season's going to be.
The shocking
Yeah.
death
The
of
shocking
the
death.
season.
Yeah.
The shocking death.
The one that
not-
sends us like, holy crap.
I mean, I'm not super
Ah.
attached to any of the characters.
I
Like,
am.
Like what? Like when
Christian
Ned
and Rhaenyra.
died.
Yeah, when Ned
he was
died,
like
I mean, you
awesome.
were-
They were focused on Ned a lot
Yeah.
on Game of Thrones. So, but like it's not really focusing on one. Like the
King.
Rhaenyra is focusing on quite a bit, and the king, but you can see it coming. So it's not
Yeah,
like
you
shock.
know the king's going to die.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wouldn't be Game of Thrones this shift. The king didn't die.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't stay in power.
No.
No. Well, technically, it ain't Game of Thrones no
Yeah.
more.
Right.
It's in the same
The
universe.
House of
Ugh.
the Dragon.
yeah.
Right, but it's in the Game of Thrones realm.
Yeah.
Song
Kings
of
come,
Ice and
kings
Fire.
go.
It happens. It's a Succession series.
Yeah.
Very interested.
Mhm.
Very interested.
I don't know.
I was talking to people like at work about this show. Trying to like,
Who's trying
"Dude,
to
you gotta watch it.
I was trying to see who at my work has also seen Game of Thrones and then by Succession has seen the show. And like I haven't found a single person who's seen Game of Thrones
I
yet.
still
Like,
haven't
no.
found a friend or coworker that knows this of Game of Thrones.
Really?
Even Game of Thrones.
Isn't that crazy because the show's huge?
Yeah. Like all of my coworkers.
I
and, like,
asked around, I'm like, has anyone seen Game of Thrones? Because there's like a new sequel series that's really good. I'm like, one coworker was like, yeah, I know of it, but the last season was like really sucky. I'm like, yeah, watch it anyway so you can watch House of Dragons because House of Dragons is really good. He's like, maybe.
I mean,
So
you
I
don't even
might
have
have
to watch
coerced.
Game of Thrones.
I saw a set of
Watch
reactors.
Dragons.
They started watching House of Dragons without ever watching Game of Thrones. So, but then they just released episode 1 of Game of Thrones because they got 5 episodes into this, and now they're like, we got to watch episode 1 of Game of Thrones now.
Yeah.
So they'll have a lot of catching up to do before season 2
Oh, yeah.
rolls around. But having a little Targaryen backlog, I wonder what their reaction to episode 1 and Daenerys and Viserys.
Yeah, they have like a week
know.
of just straight watching the show, doing nothing else.
Binge it.
Can't think of
I
their
do
names,
that.
but I know I saw something else pop up, and I kind of want to watch it to see
Yeah.
how they react to this stuff. 1, never watching Game of Thrones, how they react to this.
Yeah.
2, watching their Game of Thrones reaction after watching 5 episodes of
Yeah.
Yeah.
House of the Dragon. I'm kidding.
Give me bread.
Keep breathing.
Sound effects.
There's a lot of
so juicy.
noises. Yeah, juicy. It's like, ooh. You really know what's happening.
The Queen has requested that the child be brought to her immediately.
She just gave birth.
Yeah.
Why?
Remind me never to give birth.
Where is coming? The afterbirth.
Upstairs.
It's pretty rough right after birth.
Yeah.
I feel like she's just gonna pass out walking. Is that
Christian.
Christian?
You should be resting after your labours. Tell you fetch a cushion for the princess. There's no need. Nonsense.
What happy news this morning. Indeed, Your Grace.
No, it's still
You
alive.
made it.
It's missing an arm, it looks like.
Oh my
Where is
god.
my grandson? You will make her fearsome night. Yes, you will.
We haven't spoken.
Joffrey.
No.
What do we call Joffrey?
It's an unusual name for a Valerian.
I do believe he has his father's nose.
Joffrey.
That's the ex-boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, my girl.
I think I called the midwife a cunt. Only one of us is bleeding.
Oh yeah, it was a blood
Oh
trail.
my god.
So Harwin wishes to be introduced to Joffrey.
Harwin Strong.
Of
Mm-hmm.
course.
That dragon must belong to one of Renee's kids.
Yeah.
Or goat.
Yeah.
Don't
I
even
don't,
know.
I don't have a good feeling about this goat.
Neither do I.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Oh yeah.
Vermax! Dracarys Vermax!
Vermax.
Oh, man.
Oh. Toasted.
Poor goat.
Behold, the pink dragon.
Children are
Be sure to
terrible.
mount her carefully.
Is that like
That
Who's
is
gonna
Allison's
make fun of-
second.
Yeah, the second kid.
oh okay.
Oh, Allison's.
And then the black-haired kids are Rhaenyra's
Yeah.
kids.
Oh really?
So, is it Rhaenyra and Sir Christian? Or is it actually the guy she was like married to?
Well,
What do you
Allison just said to Lenore, maybe the next time one will actually look like you.
Oh, that's
White
what she,
hair.
And
I couldn't tell what she said, but that's funny.
Harwin Strong was very interested in that baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Cromwell boy.
You will have a dragon one day. I know it. People laughed. To have one child like that is a mistake. To have 3 is an insult. To the throne, to you. To House Velaryon and the match you battled so hard to make for her. Not to mention decency itself.
Nature is a thing that mysterious works.
Genetically speaking, though, I should be silver-haired, as all 4 of the grandparents are
Silver
silver.
The consequences of an allegation like the one you twirled would be dire. Don't speak of this again.
And the king, her father.
He knows.
Of course he knows. Or did once, but has convinced himself otherwise. He'll do naught but make excuses for her.
Spoiled cunt.
Christian cultures call her a spoiled cunt.
Yeah.
In the end, honour and decency will prevail.
Well, we don't really need to see this.
Jacking off
Out the
a
window.
Who is that?
I think that's Aegon.
Yeah, I think that's Aegon.
Whose idea
Oh,
is
the
it?
original?
Oh, caught by the mom!
Peg. Was it your plot?
Oh.
It was Jace. If Rhaenyra comes into power, your very life could be forfeit.
Then I will.
You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon! Simply by living and breathing! Except one day you will be our king. Get the trust.
Ash really kept her composure, finding him like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Damon's dragon is so beautiful.
Agreed.
I wish to offer you a
They got kids too?
here in
They got
Pentos.
kids too.
This manse I would gift to you, outright. And my gratitude will fill your cup and overflow it.
Your Excellence, we are travelers. We've already extended our visit here.
He's like, actually, that's a good proposal.
It's a most generous offer. And one we will certainly entertain. We are without responsibility. The political scheming, the endless shifting of loyalties and succession is none of ours.
They are using us.
It's refreshing, isn't it?
We are the blood of old Valyria. We don't belong here. At my end, I want to die a dragon rider's death. Not that of some fat country lord.
Don't stand too upright, my prince, you'll get knocked down. You question my method of instruction, sir.
Well, I merely suggest that method be applied to all your pupils.
Jacaerys, you spar with Aegon. Eldest son against eldest son. Engage.
He's a little bigger than that.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, because he's like 12 and he's like, what, 15?
Don't let him get up. Stay on the attack. You forget yourself, Strong. That is the prince.
This is what you teach, Cole.
Your interest in the princeling's training is quite unusual, Commander. Most men would only have that kind of devotion toward a cousin or a son.
Getting
Oh, the teachers are fighting now.
Cole's getting his ass wet.
it's a little, it's deserved.
Say the good! Say the dead!
As I laid my hand on that insufferable Cole, the son of a steward. He is a knight of the King's Guard now. Sailed through like a friend of future heir to the throne. Your intimacy with the Princess Rhaenyra is in effect to mean exile and death. For you, for her, for the children. And yet today, you publicly assaulted a knight of the King's Guard in the defense of your...
And I have played my part here faithfully for 10 years.
Oh, it's a 10-year gap.
Wow!
Owed
You
some.
are owed nothing.
You do not desert your post when the storm lashes.
The wise sailor flees the storm as it gathers.
Is he leaving?
As your princess and the heir to the throne, you are commanded to remain in King's Landing and at my side.
But if you wish to be a rider, you must claim that right. Your father will tell you the same. Father ignores me. He's doing his best.
Where, I wonder, is our Prince Daemon? I suppose I should call him king, as he styled himself when he won a battle there.
We have left it undefended. There should have been fortifications built. watchtowers, a fleet of ships.
A garrison of soldiers sent to hold our ground.
We cannot afford it.
The cost of war is greater, but we have been lax, and the old monster now lifts its head.
Let us be finished.
He looks like he has one foot in the grave
Yeah.
right now.
At least one arm in the grave.
Yeah.
I wish to speak, but we are one house. And long before that, we were friends. My son, Jacaerys, will inherit the Iron Throne after me. I propose we betroth him to your daughter, Helena. Let them rule together.
A most judicious proposition.
The king and I thank you for your offer, and we will consider it duly. You must rest now, husband.
I have come to resign my position as Hand of the King.
Oh, he's resigning?
Oh shit.
The episode in the Yard this morning, my son Howling has disgraced himself, and every fishwife in King's Landing will soon be telling the tale. You speak kind words, but there is a shadow over my house, and it grows ever darker. I can no longer serve you with integrity. What is this shadow?
We must have your reasoning in plain language.
She knows what
Oh,
it is.
man.
He doesn't want to know. He does, but he doesn't
I
want to.
cannot. Then I cannot accept this.
My dear husband.
I said no. He is my heir, and will be Lord of Arryn's Castle one day. It is time he assumed his duties there.
She's gonna leave. She's butthurt.
She was
Me
hoping
too.
he would tell him.
Yeah. It's the most open secret, and then Viserys is like, no.
Yeah.
Well, she is concerned for her son's lives.
That's true.
Then he fell short of confessing my brother's transgressions.
With his eruption in the yard, your brother all but confessed the truth himself.
But the Hand is compromised by the acts of his son. My father cannot give unbiased counsel to the king. You cannot say, my queen, that your father would be impartial in this matter.
No, but he would be partial to me.
For your crimes, you've been sentenced to death by hanging. I'm prepared to offer you mercy, if you're prepared to pay a little price.
That's mercy.
Why is he taking their tongues?
Child will not come.
Oh,
My brave girl.
got her open.
To do something that
I'm very sorry.
Viserys did many years ago.
Could
Cut her
I
open.
open the wound?
Faced with the same decision as his brother, what will the outcome be?
I don't think he will.
She's halfway through labor. I'm sorry, what?
That's our...
She's trying to kill herself and the baby.
Jackie's like, I don't wanna, bro.
It's like, hey, how about now? Well, they're bonded.
She keeps saying it though. She keeps telling him to do it.
Shit!
We will exchange letters by Raven. Might that be fun?
Is Helen Strong my father?
It's an excellent question.
Am I a bastard?
That's an excellent question.
That's what matters.
That wasn't a yes or a no.
We're finished here. We're leaving.
The dragon's dead then?
I should have left years ago. The wise sailor flees the storms it gathers.
Mocking him with what he said to her.
Bring him. We'll need every sword we can muster.
They're doing assassination things.
Oh, that's the hand. That's
Lawrence,
the hand.
that's the hand.
Yeah.
The Harwin getting burned?
Yeah, I think it's called assassination.
Yeah.
Who's Harlan?
Rhaenyra's baby daddy.
Baby daddy.
Oh, the baby daddy.
But for them, you surrender what you should not. Love stays the hand.
Oh, he's gotta raise those kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, step
Doesn't
up,
make
damn
you
it.
know what
Be
to
a
do.
dad.
Unencumbered.
You pass judgment.
The Queen makes a wish.
Hmm.
What servant of the realm would not strive to fulfill it?
I did not wish for this.
I feel certain he will reward me.
Oh, that's just a bit psychotic.
He is the
Somebody
He is the
pretty much
little finger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I was like, he's this
Yeah.
show's little finger.
I don't like him at all. No. See,
You know what? I don't
See,
hate
as
Allison
somebody
much
who's
anymore, but
as somebody who's taken high school psychology and got like a C,
Like a
So we're not taking
got like
your
a
word for it.
C.
I also
I dub the psychotic, psychopath. I've seen Criminal Minds. I got a C in psychology. I dubbed the psychotic.
I got 98 in my psychology, so.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, with our combined knowledge,
So-
Yeah.
hear me out, psychopath.
Yeah.
That dude,
Agreed.
so far.
I find him interesting though.
But that's Harrenhal.
I find him
That's
s-
how Harrenhal became ruins.
Well,
Right?
the dragons.
The dragons when Targaryens took over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Westeros.
Before this.
Wait, that was not Harrenhal. That was burning.
No,
down?
that was
That was
Harrenhal.
Harrenhal.
It was just burning down. a
Just
second time.
well, no,
It
not
was
the
one
whole
tower.
Harrenhal.
It was just
one
in the
tower.
It was like
Sides.
one tower.
Yeah.
Just where Harwin was.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
Harrenhal.
But man, Varys just killed his brother. Or had his brother killed.
And dad.
Did the dad?
Dude
I
just
think
murdered
the
his
dad
family.
died too.
Yeah, you did.
Because otherwise
I
the
like
dad
that
would have
guy.
had to come back and bend the hand.
Yeah, and Otto's probably gonna come back.
I thought they were making him creepy in the beginning, like when
Mhm.
first they were introduced to him, just to like kind
He
of throw
was.
people off.
No.
No,
But,
that
like, no,
is
he's straight up
a-
insane.
That is an anified psychopath.
Yeah. I'm gonna get to my
Or
notes.
calculating
Goodness. I wonder what
mastermind.
He set up a murder plan
Mhm.
to kill his father and his brother.
Mhm.
I feel like that's psychotic behavior.
Yeah, he's gonna get rewarded by somebody because Otto will become hand again.
Uh-huh.
So it's not
True.
psychotic. Psychotic people do things for no reason. He's
And
doing things for reason.
Otto
It might not
He's
be.
like a sociopath.
also Otto was just
Sociopath.
walking around with a cape over his head.
Hmm.
If you guys didn't see that, he was watching it all go down.
Otto?
Is that Otto?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I recognized the guy. I was like, that's
I thought
that.
he
that's
looked
that-
familiar, but
I thought he maybe perpetrated it, but I guess not.
No.
It was that dude, that creepy guy. What's his name?
Laris.
it's like Lawrence. I put down
Larus.
Lawrence.
Ah.
I
Okay.
I have one.
I don't like him.
I put down Lawrence.
He's
I got
Laris
Lawrence.
Strong.
Okay.
Well, that means so Lionel's dead too. Yeah, I didn't even catch that.
What?
So I just put those three names on the board. Two of them I got to cross out now.
Well,
Man.
we're gonna get to the notes. The first one I have is R.P. Goat.
Yeah, the goat.
That's like my fifth one.
Oh, the first
Five
one.
things happened before that.
Rhaenyra gives birth. Rhaenyra and Laenor talk. Add
Wow.
Viserys and Alicent, and then Rhaenyra, Laenor, and Harwin talk. There's a scene. I just wrote down the scenes, and then the goat scene.
Ah.
I said R.P. Goat. You'll forever be remembered in our hearts, Goat.
Greatest of all time.
That poor goat.
Yeah.
And the next one I have is Alicent and the King not on good terms.
Oh, they're on.
Yeah.
Well, it's because Allison's calling out Rhaenyra. The king don't want to hear it.
Yeah. It feels like she
Yeah.
just keeps like running
He
away from
wants
it
everyone
and
to be
not.
happy.
Yeah, and she's not like that. She's like, no, I want like everyone to be killing each other over the stuff that's happening under your blood, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't like Alicent, but I don't like her. Like I really did not like Alicent, but like in the beginning of this episode, like I don't like her, but it's a little bit less now.
She's like, oh,
she didn't want them all to
there's
die.
there's consequences to my actions.
Yeah,
You can see where she's thinking from, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense from her perspective.
From her perspective, it makes sense. At the end of the episode, she definitely saw that her actions have consequences. However,
she's not gonna stop.
Yeah, she didn't really want that to happen.
No, she didn't want murder. She was just like, wow, if my dad were the hand, and then the one dude's like, yeah, if your dad was the hand. Chop, chop,
Your
let's
dad's gotta
go.
be the hand now. Oh,
The next thing I have is Aegon jacking off out a window.
that's funny.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
That's like,
It's just so funny. I was like, I need to write that down. You can't read it, but I'll write it down.
Yeah, I got 3 scenes in between that, but all of them have Allison in it.
Yeah. Because the next one is, I just wrote, Allison cunt.
What was that? What was happening?
I don't know what, I just really don't like her.
Yeah,
fair.
Lena and Damon got married and got kids now.
Yeah.
Lena was that the little girl that was?
That was the little one that they were trying to push on the king when she was 12.
Yeah.
So this is like 14
I wonder
years
what-
later.
I wonder
so she's
how-
like 26.
Yeah.
How
At
old
this
was
point.
she though when she married?
Damon, it was 10 years ago.
And
she
their
was like
oldest
16?
kid's like, what,
she was
8?
Okay, that's
16.
better than 12.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Better than 12.
Their oldest kid was like, what, 8?
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, revolving around that, Damon and wife arguing equals bad.
Yeah, Damon wasn't the best dad.
Yeah, no.
I mean, back
I'm
in
curious
those
to see how
times,
good,
you know,
because Damon's
it
been
was
one of my
up to
favorite characters in the show. I think he's interesting.
Yeah,
to
you
see
gotta-
if he does.
You gotta rate his
become a-
dadding as,
Yeah, I know.
as another dad. How's
Right.
his parenting skills so far?
As of right now, he's relying on Lena.
wife.
Yeah. Now he can't.
He can't rely on her anymore. She got
No.
Dracarys.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
got
Dracarys.
Yeah, I like wrote that. I was like, Lena tries to give birth. Dragon says no. Dragon says yes.
Yeah, but like, I feel
Well,
did
she
Damon
told
actually
him
order her to be cut open?
No, he didn't
We
want
didn't
her.
see that
Yeah, we didn't
decision.
see that
No.
decision, but
She would die either way. If she was a...
Because I think it was the
I
same
don't-
situation as the mom.
yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Rhaenyra's mom.
On the
Yeah.
first episode, yeah. It was either cut open her stomach and maybe save the baby, or die because she can't give birth to the baby.
Yeah, because it got stuck there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she wouldn't die.
Yes,
No,
she
she
would.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't cut the whole
Well,
stomach
no, I mean,
open.
like, what if they just didn't cut her open? They just
She
let
would
the
still
baby
She'd
die.
die.
She'd die because of complications.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she can't get the baby out.
Yeah, childbirth pre-medical era is like
It's either
sketchy at best.
you die because you can't give birth, or you can't get cut open and die from that.
Think of most C-sections that happen. So C-sections didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damon's bad dad. That's all I wrote. Damon bad dad.
Curious to see if he turns it around.
I don't
Yeah,
think he will.
As the only
I
dad in the
think
room,
he
you have
might.
to rate his parenting.
Right.
I think he will. He's got, what, 2 daughters?
2 daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll have
He
the best
will.
experience.
Yeah,
because
because
you
I
have
have
2
two
daughters.
What if he has kids with his daughters?
I hope
I
not.
don't think
they're
that's gonna
Targaryens.
That's gonna drive his ratings down a lot.
That's gonna drive yeah.
But they're Targaryens.
I know it's Targaryens, but that,
Yeah,
yeah.
Targaryens typically marry their
A
like
cousin
first
or an
cousins
aunt
or
or
a
something.
sister or an
Wasn't
aunt.
quite
Not
direct,
really
you
doing
know.
a craster. Okay, they don't really pull crasters.
Not
But
yet.
what if he does?
I don't think he
Like
will.
I said, his ratings
Right.
going down.
Yeah.
Right now, you know,
Yeah.
he has some pressure. I give him a 4. That would shove him down to about a 1.2 really
A
quick.
1.2?
I don't know. I'm
Damon?
goofing.
Throw
Out
it
of
to
what,
like a
10?
negative like
1 to
8
10.
million.
1 to 10, you can't go negative because 1 to 10 is your rating lines. You gotta be
That-
somewhere in between.
yeah, and if
I give him a 1.2, if that goes that way. But I don't think it's going that
He's
way.
doing-
anyway.
from a
He's just
10
very
to 0
disconnected.
rating, if somebody F's their own daughter, they're a negative 800.
That's fair.
Don't you have a math test to take tonight?
I have math homework to
homework.
do.
Math test.
I took the test on Thursday. I haven't seen the score, but it's somewhere. I can probably check.
My next note, guys, is why is the king still alive?
I know he lasted 10 years. We thought he was gonna like die
Like
last
keel
episode.
over.
And he's made it
He
another
lasted
10
another
years.
decade,
He lost
yeah.
an arm. He's just
My God.
looking.
He's walking.
He's holding
close.
on.
It looks like he just wants to die at this point.
He's
like,
holding on a lot longer than I thought he was
he's
going
like
to.
you could say he's like one arm into the grave.
Yeah.
Literally.
One arm is in the grave.
Yeah, I think he's missing an
Poor
whole
guy.
arm.
Yeah.
That
Good
wasn't
job.
I'm
really
glad he's
Good
good.
job.
alive though. Like
Yeah.
he made it.
Yeah, oh
He's an
yeah.
old man, and
I mean, he started
they
having
said
that
he
problem
wasn't gonna make it to
14
the
years
old man.
ago.
Yeah.
He's lived with that issue for 14 years.
I mean, it would suck to live it like that, but eventually you get used to it, and you prove all the people wrong that said you're gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be like the queen.
But he is going to die soon. Like,
Yeah.
There's no way.
He's honestly. No, we'll just get to eventually to a point where he just doesn't have any limbs. He's just laying in a bed.
It's just gonna be
80
like
years later.
He's just a torso.
Okay, next note I have is hate Allison. That's all.
I
Short note.
personally don't hate her as much as I did at the beginning of the episode. I don't like her.
I see her reasonings on why
She
she's
has
doing
reasonings.
legitimate reasons.
Like legitimate reasons. She fears for her kid's life. That's fair. She's being a bitch about it, but like that it's a fair. You can see her reasoning. I don't like how's his name pronounced? Laris.
Oh,
You
he's
get
probably
rid of
my
the
least
N.
favorite character so far.
I don't like Laris.
Well,
Me neither.
the next note is why so much childbirth in this
Yeah, there
episode.
was like two.
Oh
There
yeah.
was like so much.
Everyone was pregnant.
Everyone was pregnant and having babies in this episode. I'm like,
Well, Elena didn't quite have a baby.
well, she tried.
She tried her best.
Then she killed herself by her dragon. Her dragon, you could tell he was like, no, come on.
She
And that was like
Stop
the biggest
saying it.
dragon, so who does that dragon go to?
Probably the one daughter who didn't bond. That makes the most
Yeah, that
sense
would make
Oh, it's
more
one of the
sense,
daughters,
yeah.
Yeah, the one daughter who doesn't have a
Oh,
dragon.
That would make
perfect
more
sense.
sense.
Yeah, because she was like talking to her about it, like, you'll get a dragon someday. That's gonna be her new dragon.
Yep.
At least it's already fully grown
Train.
and trained. She just has to bond with it.
And the next note is Laura killed them all.
Loris.
Oh,
Loris. You wrote down
I
Laura.
wrote Laura.
Laura. I put down
Laura.
Lawrence. I mean, nobody knows how to spell his name.
I was close.
You're close.
It was in the
That
right
dude's
vicinity.
insane. He's insane.
Well,
Yeah,
he's the
just
only
it's
strong that
psychotic.
we know left. There were 3 of them.
He's got some kind of a strategy.
I don't
He's
like
little
him.
Kind of a
fingerish.
messed up strategy.
With but he's a spy master, so he's kind of like Varys.
True.
Yeah.
Only
he's
way
like-
it's like
Yeah,
Littlefinger's
yeah.
ideal.
Yeah, but Littlefinger has
Yeah.
spies.
Varys was cool. Yeah, he had a lot of spies too.
Yeah, but Varys was like, it's for the good of the realm.
Yeah,
The
Varys
good of the
was-
kingdom. He was just.
No, I'm not saying he's like Varys. He's
Yeah.
like Littlefinger.
Yeah,
But
with,
he's
like, the
holding
connections of
Varys' job.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Yeah.
I hope he dies.
He makes me
I hope he gets
uncomfortable.
executed publicly.
Bet she's around for a couple seasons.
Oh.
Oh, you gotta have an antagonist
Come on.
around for a
Oh,
while.
I hope not.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I hope not.
He's feeding the fire.
I'm tired.
All right, how many more? We're about done with that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Lars had a
I
kill.
mean, yeah, Rhaenyra and family, Dragonstone, and yeah, Alicent Lawrence.
So, are we gonna not have a time skip next week?
That's
That'd
the
be kind of cool.
question.
I think this is the
Can actually
permanent
keep
cast for
them-
the rest of the season, I hope.
Yeah, because shit's just starting to happen with all the feuding going on,
I'm
this and
just
that.
getting so confused.
I think they're gonna. This one was confusing because it was such a big jump.
And
Yeah,
we-
like they had different. They should not have had different actors. They should have had the same actors,
Actresses.
actors and actresses for the same people, and just put a bunch of makeup on them to make
Yeah,
them look a
but
little
then
bit
they'd
older.
have to like do that every single episode.
Yeah, but they're making how much money? It's not that much.
Yeah, but
It's
it
not
They're
that
not,
takes-
difficult.
yeah, they're not making a lot yet. I don't think, but
Well, I mean they're on a really. It's a TV show.
yeah.
It's like
They got a
they
budget.
should have. I don't know. I
Actually,
don't know how I feel about
their
it.
budget is pretty big for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Game of Thrones is the
Mhm.
sequel. They probably started with like Game of
Yeah,
Thrones
but
budget.
like the younger ones were there for like what 5 episodes.
We'll get to know the new ones and
Yeah.
forget all about the ones that were only
And then
there
we
for 5
and then we'd
episodes.
like
I
rewatch
mean,
we have a whole
Rhaenyra
series to
Young
watch.
Yeah,
was
I just-
a very distinct. She was
Yeah,
very
she had a
distinct.
distinct
Very
look.
distinct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
liked it.
I just got really confused on the characters because I didn't recognize them, and they didn't address them with their names.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, and who is this? Who's this one?
They should have a slideshow beforehand, showing like old and new, just so you guys know. Like,
An FYI.
yeah, that'd be nice. But yeah. Anyway.
Well, all right. I think that's it.
Yeah. Not until next week.
Yep. Till next week.
Yep.
We will see you for another one.
Yep.
Peace
Bye.
out.